Sheet.
Also, I've noticed that my Roll20 is acting weird. Oh, no, it fixed itself. Okay. All like the icons for all the menu things had been switched to just like letters and numbers for some reason.
I've noticed that. It's Roll20's doing something weird. I think they're trying to do an update, and every time they try to implement it, something goes weird, and so they revert back.
Well, it's normal for me now, so I think we are gonna go ahead and get started.
All right, nice.
Okay, so when we left off, in case anyone has forgotten, you all had rescued your two missing party members. You had fought off a bunch of annoying goblins, and one of you just heard a very disheartening yell echo through the chamber. I can't remember, did you tell everybody what the yell was?
Yes, basically, Sariel has relayed we are in danger. We need to get out of the cave and into higher ground if we're going to fight.
That sounds about right.
So basically, what she assumes and is the leader of the goblins now wants to kill us. So, but at the same time, she's very conflicted with prerogatives. Which I have not, relayed quite yet. So what is... Oh, you've got Roll20 playing. Okay.
Just to set the mood.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Out of all songs that you had to choose, it's this one? That's it. I'm taking over the fucking soundtracks from here on out.
Just choosing your own songs instead.
Well, it's not like the cave is collapsing or anything. It's not like you're on a timer.
Rocks fall, Hesh dies.
Almost just freaking spit took freaking tea right onto my computer screen.
I mean, if anybody's interested in running a perception check.
I'm not. My perception is horrible.
I'll do it.
I'll do it as well.
I don't understand this.
Well, you don't hear rocks falling, but you do hear loud chopping sounds. Like someone's trying to cut down a tree in the middle of a cave.
Oh, hell. Please tell me the ladder that you guys climbed down is not made out of wood.
Well, that's gonna be fun to deal with.
Well, it's a good thing that I have that repair spell. Alright, so we're still booking it towards the ladder. Trying to get out of here. That's what I assume that it is anyway.
So you guys are gonna get to this point right here?
Uh-huh.
Choke point.
Who's the first? What's your marching order?
I really don't know where exactly this ladder is, so I assume that I'm going to be following somebody.
Our Trey's up front. You're doing great, sweetie.
I guess I'm front then.
I'll be trailing behind them as I have short dwarf legs.
Okay, for sake of story, Sariel is just basically going to scoop up Hash and carry him.
Oh my
it's God. Like, we gotta move.
So I'll take up the front.
need you to roll a dexterity save.
Who?
The monk, because he's in front.
Lucky number 13. I'm sensing a theme today.
And you've got night vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, I need you to take 10 points of damage. Because
Motherfucker.
as you run into the cavern, you get ambushed by 6 goblins that have been waiting. Luckily, none of the arrows are poison tipped, so you don't have to worry about paralysis.
Wait, there are arrows?
Yeah, you've been able to dodge about half of them.
Motherfucker, I'll catch the other 3. Deflect missile.
Okay. Well, we can roll for the arrows if you want.
Never mind, I'll just take the...
I mean, if you want to try to catch him, I can see.
No. Just continue.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta be canon with this since I now have my.
Deflect, it goes based on damage reduction, doesn't it? Like if...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll roll damage for 3 arrows, and if the damage is less than what you can deflect, you can go ahead and do that.
And if he completely reduces it to 0, it fires back at them.
Roll a dexterity save for each arrow, and I have to beat... And it's plus my monk level. Oh, wait, no. Damage taken... 1d10 plus my dex modifier plus my monk level. Bonus roll.
Well, and all these arrows were fired at the same time, so I'm going to count all the damage as one attack.
So 14, 3. So that's 17 points of damage. 10 plus my dex modifier of 3 plus my monk level, so that's 16. They reduce it by 16 points.
Okay, so you end up taking 1 point of damage.
Alright, so... that would be... the first 3 hit me minus the other 1 point, so how much would that be?
Let's see, because you passed the dexterity save to the point where half the arrows missed you, so the 3 hit, and then you reduce the damage down to 1, so you just take 1 hit point of damage. But now you need to roll initiative, all of you.
Lovely. Alright, here we go.
Oh, hang on, let me bring up the counter.
Nat 20 again? Again? Okay, Dario's on a vengeance streak.
Character sheet. I have a thing, I think. Check. There we go.
How did you get a 0, Joan?
There's a -1 on initiative.
Oh.
No, -1 on my 12.
Yeah, but your modifier is -1.
Yeah, it's -1, not -12.
Alright, so it looks like... Whose turn is it? Looks like Hesh's turn.
Oh. Except, wouldn't it be Trey's turn first?
Oh yeah, jeez. Wasn't it just a 16?
That was because I forgot to select my token.
Okay. Alright, it is Trey's turn.
Fucking. Action.
I haven't used any health points since the last time we played, probably.
I mean, we did take a short rest, so I assume that we would use hit die to regain health points.
Yeah, anything that you would regain from a short rest, go ahead.
Alright, cool.
Oh yeah. So fucking we're gonna just do a deja vu thing. Pull out my hand to the first side and just fire a giant gust of wind at this guy, and that would be able to push that guy and knock them both prone.
Let's see, how does it...
Fist of Unbroken Air.
Alright, is there a save I need to roll?
They need to make a strength save.
Strength save, okay.
Well, the first one does for my attack, and then natural 19. Damn. Then
So that goblin is actually able to flip his scimitar upside down and stab it into the ground and use it as an anchor.
I failed state. Alright, so it only takes hash damage. Cool.
What in the world?
Sad noises.
What is that you just rolled?
3d10, it takes 12 points of, 13 points of damage rounded up.
Holy crap. That is a powerful skill at that level.
Monk.
It's just monk logic, man.
Alright, well, he manages to protect the guy behind him, but in doing so, the wind rips him apart.
And after that, I'm just gonna hold up my middle fingers and back up slowly past this rock. And that's my turn.
Alright, Hesh turn.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna walk up here, bow drawn, because I never put it away, and I'm gonna just peek my head out, do a little peek, and I'm gonna hit him with sorry, I'm reading ability. And I'm gonna hit them with a good ol' double attack because dreading ambusher. And I'm gonna fire my bow at him. Specifically this guy right here.
Which one? That one? Okay.
I'm pinging him. Do either of those hit?
The second one does.
Second one hits. Alright. Then he takes an extra 1d8. And then I'm just gonna scoot back here. I'm a dwarf, I don't belong in front. Takes 19 points of damage.
So your first arrow whizzes right by his ear, and he turns to look at where the direction of the shot came from, and right as he turns his head, your second arrow takes him right through the eye, and the tip actually busts out the back of his skull, and he drops instantly dead.
Cool. Cool.
Cool.
Anything else you doing?
I mean, I backed up to where I was before. Other than that, my turn is over.
Alright. Looks like it is...
Cereal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sorry, it's been a couple sessions.
Yeah, it's been a month.
When the party
Alright.
when the party are all different classes, but we're acting like rogues.
Hey,
Alright,
I'm basically rogue. Sorry, go ahead.
So I'm basically going to follow the pattern that we've got established. So I'm going to move out here so I can get line of sight. I'm going to take my short bow and I'm going to fire. And then fire again. Obviously miss both times.
Yeah, the goblins are starting to get a little bit more organized to your attack patterns, and they're able to miss both the shots.
Okay. So she's also going to back off from the attack and just take position here. And she's like, I'm really low on magic. I really can't fire off a powerful spell. I can do something small, but anything big, it's going to wipe me out clean.
Alright, anybody... Let's see... Who has the highest passive perception in your group?
I've got 16. Not me.
That's 14 for me.
Anybody whose passive perception is over 15, you hear wood start to splinter coming from this general direction.
I'm just gonna turn to Sariel and say, I think your hunch was right. The ladder is breaking. I just heard a loud crunch.
I can mend it if I can get to it. But with those goblins back there, they're damn good shots and they're getting smarter.
Follow me under my cover. That's just all Trey's gonna say.
Okay.
Are you going to do anything else your turn, Sariel?
No, I can't. I really can't. I
Okay.
mean, I really can't afford to burn another slot with everything that we have been through right now. I'm down to one, so. That's what I get for getting angry. Oh, actually, I'm at 3, but still, I really need to save those for emergencies.
Okay, that is against Sariel.
That shockingly does not hit. It just barely glances off of my
How is your AC so goddamn high?
I was legit.
draconic resilience. She's got draconic ancestry.
I was legit going to destroy my PS4 if that hit.
Man.
Alright, I need you, Sariel, to make a history check.
What the fuck? Seriously, what the fuck is going on here?
No one suspects this vanishing position.
Okay, so
Man, it's so nice.
after throwing its dagger at you, this goblin takes up a defensive position guarding the pathway that the splintering sounds are coming from.
great. There's multiple of them.
That is Shiny's turn.
Virgin
Yeah,
child, go.
I feel offended. No, just kidding. Hold on. I'm quickly reading through something. Bonus action. Okay. I'm just. Can I just do a classic run up to the thing and stab it? Is that possible?
It's your call. If you can reach it.
I can. Um. We're just gonna do a classic run up to the thing and hit it. Let's see if that just does anything.
I swear to God, Kakarot, if you say hit it really hard, I will kick you in the dick.
What if we hit it really hard at the same time?
I would say that definitely hits. Yeah, you do the classic run and stab. Like, you hit this thing with your sword first so hard that your sword goes all the way through it, the hilt catches on it, and you actually shoulder check this thing so hard it slides back off your sword.
Cool. So it's dead?
Oh, he's dead.
Okay, so I don't need to do extra attack. Alright. I have some full 30 feet of movement. I guess I can manifest echo, but I don't feel like doing that. Actually, it is still here, so I can drag it over here. Ah! And I'll manifest echo then. So let me just drag that thing over here. Within 15 feet, so I'll put it right here. There we go.
You're gonna leave him there?
Yeah, I don't think I can make attack action from him with him anymore because let me check. Yeah, no, I can't do attack action because I just did it.
Okie doke. Is that end your turn?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Let's see here. Alright, that goblin is moving there. And he's going to use the bonus action Nimble Escape to... Well, hang on. The Nimble Escape says it can take the disengage action. If I'm running by his echo, can I use that to stop an attack of opportunity?
I don't think
Can
so.
Can I see how it's written? Let's see here.
Like if it runs up to the echo, uses Nimble Escape, and then runs past it.
The thing is, if you're running towards the person in general, you are an attack and you're basically engaging it. But if you're saying that it's running along this pathway to where it is, then there's no nimble escape needed.
Okay,
Because
so
unless it's actually actively being hostile with the echo or fell, then there's no thing for attack of opportunity.
okay, just as long as it avoids an attack as it runs by, that's all I care about. So it gets to this point, takes up a defensive position and throws its poison dagger at Shiny.
That misses.
That ends that one's turn. And this one is going to try to stab you from behind with its poison dagger.
And that's a crit. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
Well, Joan, time to prove that you're a sturdy woman.
Alright, you also need to make a constitution saving roll.
Yeah, okay, let me roll that constitution saving throw then. Oh, that didn't work. Thanks.
Yep, the poison takes hold. On
Let me just...
on your next turn, you're going to have to roll another constitution saving throw, and if it's below 12, you are paralyzed.
Alright. Yeah, sorry, I had to also subtract my... health points.
Sturdy woman, Joan.
This goblin actually laughs in glee because it was the first one that was able to land a hit. And then it is Joan's turn. It's your turn, Joan.
Lose it. I know I was reading something. I'm going to assume that hit.
You got to crit. What I want to know is how the damage is so low even though it was a crit.
I have no idea.
Well, that depends. Are we following the rule that we only take the first number and just double it, or are we just following the rule that we're just gonna make 2 rolls?
I thought roll 20 automatically figured up the critical hit damage if you got it.
Critical.
It's critical hit damage.
This is the critical hit damage is basically it rolling another die.
It doesn't double it, it just rolls a second d20.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that
whatever
8.
Damage die. The 8 is the bonus.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
that 20.
I mean, either way, this thing's dead, so. Any particular way you want to kill it, Joan?
No particular way. Dealer's choice.
Drug dealers.
With a-
Make it good.
You have to edit this thing.
With a mighty downward swing, your sword cleaves this thing in half vertically, and both sides fall apart separately away from your sword.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
It's Trey's turn.
Great. And so I move there. And 1, 2. Do you hear those hit?
Nope.
Sick.
Ting ting. Because this goblin is in a defensive state, it manages to block each attack with its scimitar.
Okay. Shoot the hash. Shoot in the face.
Great. I'm gonna move up here, so I got a clear shot, and I'm gonna hit him with the the longbow. Does it hit?
No, it does not. It nicks off the wall just next to him.
Whoa,
Righto.
do that.
That's the end of my turn. That's all I can do. Oh, actually, hang on. I'm gonna move up here because I got a little bit of movement left. Oh, I'm gonna move like right there. That's the end of my turn. We're good.
Alright. Sariel's turn.
Okay, y'all have basically blocked my field of view. So,
Gang up on one goblin.
Sorry, get to this point.
So, yeah, basically what she's going to do is she's going to go around the group, come right here, and she's going to use her dagger. She's pissed. She just...
Stabby, stab, stab, stab.
You know what? Just for shiggles, let's see if I still have it. Yes, I do, actually. She's going to pull out this particular dagger. Why aren't... There.
It does not hit.
Shockingly. So, I only tried to roll once because it's up to you. Do you want me to just end it right here because that roll 20 made me roll twice because it was slow and...
No, you can disregard the second one if that's not what you intended to do.
That's not what I intended to do.
No, I'm not going to punish you for roll 20 being weird.
Okay, so the dagger misses, so she's basically going to reach out with her free hand, aim, and let's see if that works.
In such close quarters, the goblin is able to slip under it.
So she basically just snarls at him in his native tongue. Her eyes are like icy blue. She's just...
Over on the other side, Trey just has like a fucking ice-capped tray. No.
She'll apologize later.
Alright, if you're done, it's Shiny's turn.
Alright.
Yeah, I am.
Again,
really
once
don't have
more, I'm gonna ask for a classic run up to the thing and kick it. And just kill it.
So you're gonna kick it, you're gonna make an unarmed attack.
Kill it. Kill it. Run up to the thing and stab it.
Stab it, okay. See, defense wins in a tie, right?
Does defense in a tie?
That's a DM's call, because like that's a house rule thing you need to set up.
I think we've been doing that.
Oh, okay, then defense wins. I don't mind if it wins or doesn't.
You almost get this thing, but at the very last second, it rolls its shoulder and just the tip of its shield catches the point of your sword.
This motherfucker is like hidden behind the wall and no one can hit.
This dude is like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
This fucking dungeon has me cursed.
I am amazed this thing has lasted to its next turn. Oh yeah, Shiny, you also need to roll Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. There.
Oh man, you survive another turn. Now all you gotta do is roll higher than 12 9 more times.
Oh no. We'll be fine.
So this goblin starts laughing maniacally. Seems like it's insane at this point. And right before it takes a slash at Sariel, it yells at her in its own tongue, "You're too late."
That hits. Still standing, but you can just see all the color in, like, her face just drains away. And then she snarls back at him in a mix of common and goblin. You will die by my claws, and I swear it.
Let's see here. 6, okay. So it grins, flips you the middle finger on one of its hands, and then runs away, brushing past
We have him boxed.
Trey and using his nimble escape ability to avoid getting hit as he runs off into the darkness.
Motherfucker. And
So, it is Joan's turn now.
Is there anything left? There's nothing left but a sad fat cat named Elbow.
There is another loud crunching sound of what sounds like a heavy axe biting into wood.
I guess just head over here then, since I don't see anything I can attack.
If you're done, then it's Trey's turn.
Alright, move in here. I'm moving in the direction of the crunch, and I know, like, at that area where I am. Yep. Huh.
Oh boy.
I found them. Let's see how many what? 5. 15. Well,
Sorry, I had to roll initiative for everything.
Oh no.
yeah, this is gonna be. Yeah, this is basically impossible for me.
It is still technically your turn.
Okay. Ichi ni san shi koyon roko shichi.
So do you guys want to know something interesting outside of the game about this?
Sure.
These are all the goblins that were on the map that you did not encounter while you were down here.
Damn,
Like-
there were more?
Like, I had a predetermined number of goblins strategically placed around the map that you guys just never explored enough to encounter. And when the call came out from the goblin boss to end it, they all converged at the ladder.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you doing, Trey?
I'm gonna try and do two things if you'll let me. So, first thing, wait, I'm gonna check if I can do this other thing I want.
You know what? I forgot to roll initiative for Bach. Where is his avatar?
Bach never came down into the cave.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, he's not down there, is he?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. Oops. So
Yeah, true. No one controls this character.
So he's still up top. I was going to provide you guys with some light healing, but that's not going to work.
Why do you think I'm trying to save my higher spell slots?
I think this is now the time, sorry, but I'm gonna start re-rolling a character after this. I'm aiming at the guy at the ladder with a dart.
Okie doke. 18
Uh,
does hit.
Guy at the ladder. I'm
He's-
seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goblins, and I see a broken ladder over here, but I don't see a dude.
There's a dude there.
Is the ladder broken, Loof?
It's getting that way. The goblin that's over there is just wailing on it with an axe.
Yeah, so basically I throw a dart right at his face. 18.
It does hit.
That's a 5.
It
And
gets
then,
him. It gets him in the eye. Puts his eye out. He's still alive though, and in an unnatural like goblin behavior, he doesn't run away. He keeps working.
after that, I'm just going to use my free action and say, when you guys just try and make sure you get safe, I'll take care of the ladder. And I'm going to use my last key point to punch my fists together in a meditation pose and go into patient defense.
If somebody can get me to the ladder, I can repair it.
Alright, so that's the end of Kai's turn. Hesh, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna freaking move up here, peek my head around the corner, so I've got partial cover, which would be, that's what, like a 2 to my AC boost?
Yeah, +2.
And I'm gonna aim at the guy with the ladder, and I'm going to take a shot at him. That misses.
Yeah, your arrow actually thunks into one of the rungs next to him.
That's the end of my turn.
If
Alright.
anyone has an AoE thing, now's your time.
Sariel, you're up.
Oh.
Alright. She just... Alright, what do I got? Right? So, Sariel's going to move here into open ground. She's going to try and take aim and cast and just... She tries to, like, center herself. She knows that she's emotionally unstable. So, there's that. And she's only doing it as a level 1, and she's hurling ice. Like, she's trying to stay as centered as possible. She hurls an orb of ice at the goblin near the ladder.
Well, that definitely hits. So, your orb hits, and immediately the entire area, the goblin and the ladder, both become encased in ice.
Okay. So I did make that a level 1 spell, so that eliminates all my spell slots for that particular level. Give me 1 second, let me eliminate it out so I don't end up doing something stupid. And then she looks at the next goblin closest to... is this another goblin? I really can't see with this background. Okay. She turns her eyes to the goblin closest to Trey. She pulls another arrow and fires. As soon as I can get it to... Please roll 20, please. I just need... No, that misses. Alright, so seeing that she misses, she just zeroes in on that particular goblin, and in his native tongue, she growls at him to run.
Huh, how to play this off. The reason this is interesting is because that's the goblin that you just threatened before. The one that ran off after it seemed to stop every attack.
So he can either piss his pants, or he can take off. Or he can try to attack her. Go right ahead.
To be fair, he did see you just in case one of his friends in fucking ice.
That's true. He seems very afraid. Even the fact that the arrow hit his shield and he stopped it, he doesn't even recognize that. Like, he's still focused on the ice. He glances behind him and then back at you. And he starts to second guess the threats and the finger that he gave you beforehand. He knows that he can't run away at this point. And you can tell that his legs are shaking. He takes 1 step back, but that's about it. You're definitely positive that he won't attack you anymore.
Specifically, you.
Come at me, motherfucker.
So,
Is that the end of your turn then?
I can't do anything else. I mean, I've done 2 attacks. I have done an intimidation. I really don't think I should move where I'm at.
Alright. Yep, it's Fel's turn. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'll first make that Constitution saving throw.
Woo!
Okay.
Nice!
Nice. Alright. I'm gonna play it safe now, because if I fail that Constitution saving check while I'm in the middle of a group of goblins, I'm fucked.
Yeah, you can feel the poison in your veins, but so far your sheer determination has fought it off.
Doom soundtrack played in Phil's
yeah. I'm gonna use the echo, and I can use attack. I can make the echo use an attack. I think that's here. We take the attack action on your turn. Any attack you make can originate from your space or the echo space. So I can make the echo attack. So I can move the echo here. I think that, yeah, I think I can. Like right here, and I'm gonna attack this guy.
Alright.
And I'll just do that with this beauty, because I like it.
The goblin is confused because the echo looks just like you, and it's not entirely sure what to make of it. And it almost doesn't get its shield up in time, and in fact it takes just a small superficial cut on the shoulder, nothing that really would cause it any harm, but it does manage to ward off the rapier attack.
Yeah, but I can do this. Ah, that doesn't work.
Oh!
Okay. I've been rolling pretty good on poison, so I feel like that's superficial. That's
So the echo swings and it goes wide and knocks the echo off balance and actually trips and falls, but quickly gets back up.
I'm assuming this is like a version of Foghorn that is not used to fighting.
Smarter, not harder. Okay, hold on.
It's a version of Fel that was raised in the aristocracy and never had to defend himself.
Or like the fucking modern version I made for no real reason.
It's confused as what's going on.
Yeah. Alright.
It's Joan's turn.
Quick question before we move forward. At any point in time, can I roll a quick insight? Or do you need me to wait until my turn?
What do you want to roll an insight for?
I'm trying to see if I can pick out the leader in this fucking pack.
Yeah, you can roll insight. You cannot.
Ugh! I just saw it was a fucking that one. Alright. Sorry, Joan. To the guy in front of me.
So you go to swing your sword, and right as you start to do so is about the same time that Fel's echo trips and gets back up. And in that one moment, you look over to see what's going on, and the goblin is able to sidestep, and the sword hits the ground instead of the goblin.
God damn it, Fel.
I am not even gonna say anything.
Are you gonna do anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright. Time for retribution.
Oh, come at me, bro.
Bring it.
Alright. That is going towards Joan, but I'm sure it doesn't hit.
It is not.
Let's see, that one is going towards Joan as well.
Yeah, it hits.
Damn, everything just attacks Joan instead of the echo.
I need you to roll Constitution save. The
Yeah.
poison is rejected by your holy aura. You are
It just-
not poisoned.
At all.
Fucking poison just flies off the dagger.
Disadvantage is a dirty 20.
Okay, this one. Let's see, 5, 30. Alright. This one is throwing a poison dagger at Sariel.
That hits. Constitution.
Yep. And 4 points of damage.
Alright. Fuck me.
Jesus Christ.
I want to cry. I want to cry.
Okay, so not only does the poison take effect, but your dominant arm is immediately paralyzed.
Okay.
So any future attacks are going to have to be made with disadvantage.
Wonderful.
My joke's on you, I'm ambidextrous.
Oh, and you also can't use your bow because it requires both hands.
I know. So she drops her bow, and she's hitting the ground. She's in a lot of pain.
Let's see, this one. They assume that the poison has affected Joan, so they're not targeting her anymore. So this poison dagger is going towards Hesh.
That hits.
And I need a Constitution save from you as well.
Righto.
You are saved from the poison. Let's see, that one can't hit. So it's going to swipe with its scimitar at the Echo.
That misses.
The goblin that taunted you earlier, Sariel, and that you intimidated, sees you hit the ground and drop your bow. And he's no longer intimidated by you. But he also isn't going to target you either. He still has his poison dagger because he didn't actually throw it, he just stabbed with it. And he's actually in the line of sight that he can aim at Shiny.
So you're throwing at my Echo or at Fel?
At you.
So that's me.
Yeah.
Hits. I'm gonna do another Constitution or.
Yeah, do another Constitution. This one, if you fail, no,
That's
you
okay.
succeeded. I'll say if you failed this one, you're gonna just straight up be paralyzed, but you've passed it. But
Hell yeah.
but the poison is coursing through your body.
It'll bite me in the ass sooner or later.
Let's see.
I've just been waiting for something to hit that Echo because it's so much fun to use it.
This one's going to try to stab at the Echo 2 with the poison dagger.
That misses. It hasn't. Yeah, it misses.
Okay, so 2 of them still have their daggers because they stabbed instead of threw them. I'll have to remember that. It is Trey's turn.
Well, guess I'm gonna go here and quarterstaff.
You're attacking the one just to your left?
This one first, yes.
Alright. This is the one that has been taunting Sariel and withstood all of your attacks on the last go around. So how do you want to kill him?
Destroy it.
How does he die?
I instantly break out of the pose where I believed I was going to die, and I turn around to see everyone just getting got, and I slowly just walk up behind this one. No hate, no anger, no joy in what I do, and I simply just swing up my quarterstaff and hit it right into the point of the neck where the tension is strong enough to break it into the opposite side.
Cool.
Suddenly you get a Mortal Kombat style x-ray of it breaking neck. This thing is dead. It is lying on the ground. Its eyes are still open, but they're completely glassed over.
Does this one see me?
Yeah, because you made no attempt to hide yourself.
Okay. But still, I'm going to go and attack this one with my bonus action. Seven.
That one is also an instant death, so how do you do that?
With that one, I just look at him in the eyes, and just with the flow of water, I pull the staff away, and then wing it around the back of my back onto my shoulder, and I'm going to wheel it right under the point where I can hit its ribs, and force one of his ribs to puncture the heart.
Nice. So it stays standing for like half a second, just staring at you. It coughs once, and blood spurts out of its mouth onto its chin, and then it falls over.
At that point, I then just I hold my staff again, just in a neutral position, and then just say to the goblins in Elvish, only cowards fight people with poison. Use your scimitars, you fools. And that's my turn.
If they heard you, it doesn't seem like they understand.
Hash.
Your turn, Hesh.
Alright, I'm going to take aim at the one standing in front of our good old friend Joan. And I'm just gonna pull my bow back and take a shot.
Yep, that hits. Any particular way you want this one to die?
Just gonna pull my bow back and aim straight for his eye, and just one quick, clean shot through the eye.
Boom. It's a favorite method of yours. Anything else this turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. Sario, roll Constitution save for me.
I'm already fucking poisoned.
But no, it's for the poison to take effect. Right now, only one arm... Oh, there you go. Right now, only one arm is paralyzed. If you fail it, your whole body becomes paralyzed.
Okay.
But you passed, so what are you going to do?
You sound so enthusiastic.
Woo.
Alright, so Sariel's fighting not to check out mentally. And she turns and starts she's going to use Bardic Inspiration for Shiny and Joan. Basically telling the tale, she is stating how glorious and, she's trying to tell a tale about the glorious warriors that they both personify in history. So each of you get a Bardic Inspiration die.
That's a d6, right?
Yes.
Got it.
And she's going to take her dagger and just take up a defensive position, and she's going to take up dodge. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. Now, I do need a DM ruling on that. I kind of free-handed that. Can I give 2 inspiration dies at the same time, or is it just 1 per round?
You can give inspiration to everyone.
Okay. Well then, yeah, there you go. Yep, dodge. And that's it. That's the end of my turn.
Yeah, anyone in 60 feet of you can be inspired.
Okay. So she is basically going to tell the tale of one of her favorite stories, the Lioness of Hope.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So you've all got an inspiration die. Is that
And we
the
got
end
a-
of your turn?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Alright. And I'm assuming
Alright,
you got
alright.
that message.
I did.
Okay. Yay! It is Felgran's
Yay.
turn.
Okay, so I'm just gonna use the there's one thing I wanna just like take a little
Oh yeah, you need
this
to
here.
you need to make your
This here.
Constitution throw.
Oh yeah, I'll do that right now. Cause that determines what I'm gonna do next.
You be paralyzed.
All that it took a while, but it was gonna happen anyway.
Yeah, your body fought it off as long as it could, but finally it took over.
That means I can still move my echo, right? Because that's mine.
Yeah,
Power.
yeah, you're still conscious. You just can't move.
Oh, sweet, that's cool. I'll just use the echo to attack then. And I can use extra attacks, so I'll just do that immediately.
Yeah, because the first attack gets parried by one of the goblins. The second one, however, gets right through its defenses very easily.
Shiny's reminding me of Echo from League of Legends. Jesus Christ.
So how do you want this booger to die?
I don't know, I just wanna like, you know that spot in your throat where, it's like right where your neck ends and your chest starts, like just above like the mid bone of your rib cage. I don't know the English word for it.
Yeah.
Just like stab right there.
So it grabs at the blade as it's stuck in and cuts its hand open trying to pull it out. And it just kind of gurgles because it tries to speak, but blood just bubbles out from the wound. And then slowly it slides off the blade to the ground.
Yay!
Now it's Joan's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, Joan.
Lucid.
Did we lose her?
I don't think we did.
Maybe
Lemon?
she's asleep. Well, that's odd.
Oh, what?
Oh, there you are.
There you are.
It's your turn, yo.
Damn. You do have that bardic inspiration. Just FYI.
That's
does
what
that do? Gives me advantage.
You roll another d6 and add it to your attack roll, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, you can add to your attack roll, a saving throw, etc.
They killed 2 goblins. Oh well.
That disappoints. There you go. There's how it's written out.
Oh man, Shiny, you could have used that to add to
Yeah.
your saving throw.
Oh yeah, I could have added to my saving throw. Not that it would have helped because the max I could have rolled was 11 with that. Like,
Oh,
plus
yeah.
my, so that wouldn't even have helped. If it was an advantage, then,
7. 13's still not quite high enough. Even with the
Yeah.
bardic inspiration, the goblin is able to. They don't block your swings. Your swings are so powerful that it would tear right through their shields. They've been dodging your attacks because it's about the only thing they can do. You've been keeping them on their toes. Have you got anything else you want to do, or
That's it.
do you have any healing spells left?
I don't remember if I've used that. You've used your entire pool.
Yeah.
Do they come back on a short rest or a long rest?
Probably long. Cleansing touch, divine smite, sacred oath, lay on hands. Here we go.
Long rest.
Yes.
Okay then. So I guess you're kind of out of stuff you can do. This goblin is going to run up and take a swipe at Trey with its poison dagger. That fails miserably.
Misses, yeah.
And it's going to use Nimble Escape to disengage and hop back.
Righto, I'm gonna see the one that hopped back, and I'm gonna take aim again and fire another shot at him. And then I'm gonna use my inspiration die.
Wait, can you do that?
We're gonna. Oh yeah.
No, I think he means attack like while they're goblins, because it's not your turn yet.
Yeah, unless you've got a skill that lets you
Oh.
attack.
It scrolled all the way down. I thought it was my turn. Excuse me, that was you're looking at the board wrong.
That's alright. This one really doesn't have anything to do, so it's just gonna take a scimitar attack against Joan. Which does absolute shit.
Yeah, that's a miss. Completely glances off her armor.
It's like not only does it miss, like she just catches the sword in a gauntlet and just knocks it aside. And this one is going to run up and take a scimitar attack against the Echo.
Alright, so that hits. So it hits, and when it makes contact with the echo, the echo just kind of poofs out of existence.
Just move it over here for now. So it seems surprised, to say the least. It looks at its blade for a second, thinking that maybe, like, it was the one that did that. And then looks around, confused.
You wouldn't really see Fel either. Behind the rock.
Barely just.
And then it is going to run up and join its allies. And I think that's the end of that one's turn. So now it is Trey's turn.
I'm gonna head right here. I'm gonna attack the one right in front of Joan. Quarterstaff two-handed. I have advantage, so that's a 15. Is that it?
No. It's
Then I'm going to roll the inspiration die.
now it hits. Alright, how do you want to kill this one?
I basically just look at the goblin who tried to stab me, nod my head, walk to this one first, and then immediately just roll up my, kind of just juggle my staff with my hands and then slam it right into the hard spot of his head.
And it crumples
And
instantly.
then I'm going to look at the one next to me, and I'm going to use, gotta do an unarmed strike for this one. That's a 21.
I'll say that hits. And how does this one die?
I just look. The goblin's tall. The goblin's shorter than me, right?
Yes.
I'm basically just gonna get down on one knee, look him in the eye, put my hand to his chest, and then one-inch punch him.
And his chest just caves in.
And with that, I'm gonna look up at the last goblin and say, "You are the coward." And that's my turn.
Alright. Hesh, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna take aim at the last goblin and attempt to fire at him, and as soon as Hesh is just talking to the coward in the background, she's like an arrow's just gonna whoosh by his head and freaking plant it in the coward goblin left.
So, like, it doesn't even have time to respond. It just, that's the last thing it hears before it dies is the word coward.
And I'm collect my arrows, and that's my turn.
Will you please do a favor and collect Sariel's arrows as well? The two that she tried to fire?
Collect the arrows you tried to fire.
I'm basically gonna look up at Joan and say, I'm gonna carry Fel, you carry Joan, and let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm carrying myself.
Joan's not poisoned. Felgrand is, and Sariel is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna carry Fel, and I'm gonna tell Joan to carry Sariel, and like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Stop. Wait. Search the bodies. You want that favor from the damn... From Saint, damn it, you need to search the bodies for that damn pouch.
Fine, I search the bodies.
You find 5 copper pieces and 1 silver piece, and some beef jerky.
Sweet.
Delicious.
Goodness.
Oh,
Just like, not even enough beef jerky to count as a ration, just like 2 or 3 pieces.
As Joan's helping me walk, she's kind of scanning over the bodies, looking for whatever would be what Saint wants.
You don't see anything. None of them are carrying anything that looks like it would be special.
I'm gonna grab Fel, and I'm going to sling him over my shoulder.
Alright, so Sariel just basically spits at the ice-encased goblin. If she could burn him, she would. And she she reaches out to the damaged ladder and casts Mending on it. At the same time, she's going to try and take the axe out of the goblin's hand.
The axe is frozen in the ice with the goblin. It's like a giant crystal of ice surrounding him.
Strength check, or...
What is the AC of ice? I'm gonna say just a strength check with a DC of 10. Had it been any other ice and you tried to punch it, it probably would have broken your hand, but this is ice of your creation. And so as your hand connects with it, the entire crystal just shatters into a blizzard of snow and ice crystals. And the goblin just falls to the ground dead.
And is he carrying anything that would be of interest?
Nope.
Alright, she takes the axe, she's gonna add it to her collection, apparently. And she looks to Joan and says, alright, I think I can climb, just be ready to move. Let's go, let's get out of here.
I can't believe I have to do this, but I'm gonna tie Fel's arms and legs together, and then like rope it around me like a backpack, so it's a Fel backpack, and I'm gonna climb the ladder.
All right, sorry, I'll go ahead and add a hand
I
axe
got
to
you.
your inventory.
Will do. A second hand axe.
Can Fel speak as he's paralyzed?
No, he's aware of what's going on, and the only thing that he can move is his eyes.
Alright, so as we're climbing, I'm gonna say, you have a pretty good technique or whatever skill you got, but I'm gonna be honest, your armor looks tacky, and I don't like your hair, but I think we might be good friends.
No comment.
Yeah, so me and Fel get out of there.
Follow everyone up, and I'll take the back end of the conga line.
Oh yeah, I also disarm my own bear trap and try and like pick up any of the good looking armor.
Pesha's gonna take up the front now because he remembers where to go, and he's gonna start making his way back up.
I
with his bow
can't
drawn and ready to
fucking
fire.
God mod, Jesus. I can't. Rules.
Alright, you guys are back up out of the... You're still in a cave system, but you're out of the deep cave.
Okay. So, Sariel looks over to Joan and asks, Are you alright in one piece? Yeah. Good. Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna make our way out of this thing and follow the way that we traveled to avoid the enemies. Come along back.
Oh, that's right, because I technically wasn't here.
Come along back, Phil.
Oh, sorry, I was like teleported so far.
Sorry. I realized my token wasn't on this particular map, so...
Never through this way.
Yeah,
Only
just,
the guys did.
Sariel's looking around and she's like, What are with these blue rocks?
Oh, go ahead and touch it. It's pretty cool. His name's Dwayne.
Only the one's name was Dwayne.
It's his action.
I had to think on a way that would make sense.
They're all
For
Dwayne.
her.
They're called Dwayne rocks.
Well, yeah, I know, but Sariel wasn't here when all this fuckfest happened. So, all right. So what? D4 or is it a D6?
Oh gosh, I think it was a D6.
D4.
D4.
Oh, was it? Okay, D4.
So Zariel does reach out and touches one of the rocks.
So, yep, okay. Hash is gonna stealth ahead and peek his head around the corner because he snuck up the opposite way last time to see 3 goblins there, and he's gonna peek his head around the boulder to check and see if there's goblins. Still.
Does this give us health back, or what does it give us?
2 temporary hit points.
Oh no, there's a goblin.
Him because his passive perception is 16.
I'm following Hash, and by that extension, Fel was following me. And he's also stealth because 16.
Luther, are you saying anything?
No.
Are these 3 goblins still active?
They are because you bypassed them last time.
Lovely.
Yeah, so we're just stealthing now again. And I would also see that goblin because I have a passive of 14.
Let's see him. He'd be in between us.
Mm-hmm. Fel, get up with me. You're supposed to be on my back.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you guys see this goblin.
Alright, I'm just gonna point blank fire at him.
As soon as she does that, I'm gonna point blank just fucking punch him right in the gut. So an 18 and 12.
Okay, so both of these miss.
An 18 misses?
A 15 misses.
A
No,
f-
it's an 18 because you have advantage.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Never mind. So yeah, roll damage. Yep, he's dead.
Alright, then Hesh is gonna peek around the corner to see these 2 little guys. Do I need to roll investigation or anything?
They have not seen you yet, so it's up to you what you want to do.
Can Hesh push the rock over here? That's right here that we pushed away to reveal this path? Yeah, strength, right?
Yeah, roll investigation for me real quick. You can try to push it.
Okay.
It'd be strength check.
I'm gonna roll investigation.
Holy shit!
Never mind.
Nice!
If that had not been a natural 20, that wouldn't have worked.
Did you just pull an Indiana Jones on 3 goblins?
I think I did. What's their path from them?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, alright. Gonna continue up the way.
Yep, keep going.
Okay. Still hanging, kind of leaning on Joan in this point. Like, she's tired. It's been a long battle.
At this point, would Phil be able to talk since he's still on the back?
Would he?
Alright,
What's
once you
going on?
guys get to the point where you see the dead bodies on the ground, you hear just the most angry, massive roaring sound that you could possibly imagine coming from up ahead.
Oh, hell no.
Oh fuck.
Sariel just looks up and says, "Please tell me that was Bach in a rage."
No, Bach has a different voice.
Roll.
Alright.
Roll. Let's see. What would you roll? Perception or investigation for that?
Well, what do you need me to try?
Perception.
Is,
Roll perception.
I love the fact that I have a +4 and I've never gotten anything higher than this fucking 10.
does somebody want to try and help me out here? Give me advantage.
Dang, Rosie.
No, I think Hash God's this.
Let's see here.
Hey? I don't know how to message people.
On roll 120.
Yeah.
You're gonna do /W and then space and then type in the name.
Where's the book? Where is the book? I know I've got the book.
I pushed to talk on. I wasn't pressing push to talk. It's fine. I'm just gonna call back. It was in fact Bach. I'm gonna whisper back. It was Bach. That's fine. English.
Okay, then let's go.
Okay. Okay. Change? Oh dear.
Let's
This
see.
thing is
Oh, I
still
need to
here,
get.
right?
I need to get box token. Hang on. Where is box?
Where is the thing? Y'all said it was in this book. Where's the thing?
There we go. And now I need that.
Notes. What is it called?
I hope no one minds not having Hesh's normal, usual voice. Allergies are bad, so I don't have much of a vocal cord at the moment.
No, whatever's better on your vocal cords is great.
So y'all get to this point, and what you see is the door that leads from the cavern back to the actual man-made ruins is being blocked by what can only be described as the boss. He is a goblin, but he looks almost like an ogre. Like, he is absolutely massive. The ones that had Joan pale drastically in comparison to this guy. And he and Bach are engaged in just straight up brutal back and forth trading blows. Bach is managing to hold his own, and the warlord doesn't even look injured. Like, this is just him toying around. Bach, on the other hand, looks like he has seen much better days. He is standing purely on adrenaline at this point.
Okay.
Still
Can I
drawn.
fire it?
Oh.
Do I have use of both my arms?
No, you still have one that is paralyzed. And actually, what we'll do is we will have everybody roll initiative.
Whip.
How paralyzed is the Fel, by the way?
Fel is completely paralyzed.
Alright.
Fuck. You still have your echo.
I do. I know.
Yeah, I'll make sure I just need to manifest it.
I can do it at any time. Apparently, it doesn't even require an action, according
Sweet.
to. It doesn't for some reason.
Sweet.
I'm gonna actually drag the echo token all the way back here because I'm gonna need to use it.
So as soon as the goblin boss sees you guys, he's been bored. He's been playing with Bog just because he's bored. But now he sees other people to fight. He just bitch slaps Bach and knocks him clear across the room and just out cold. And turns his full attention to you.
Sariel's basically going to bare her teeth in a snarl. Like, she knows that she does not have sharpened fangs like her draconic ancestry, but she's definitely feeling the instinct to fight.
Luth, I have two questions.
What's that?
Is he talking? Did you understand it die?
Did Luth die?
No, I'm here.
I think. Okay.
Okay, so my first question was, from the time it took from us to get from where we were at the current place to here, how long did that take?
Not very long. I mean, you assassinated the one goblin that was in hiding, and Rosie Indiana Jones, the other three, so you made pretty good time getting back here.
Okay, then that's good. Anyways, continue.
Anybody seen a crystal skull around these parts? Maybe a lost ark?
Well, I don't know. Y'all have a silver skull.
I think this is just like a freaking Indiana Jones 3 where, like, he was trying to pull out the hearts. We just stopped him from pulling out box.
Makes it the Temple of Doom.
But continue, let's do this.
Alright.
It's done. Alright, my turn.
Yep.
I have an echo. I can manifest it whenever, so let me just drag it over here. I guess. Oh no, I can actually just stand on air because echoes can do that. It says so in the bio. I don't know why, but yeah. Give me a moment. What's that hit?
The rapier.
Did you die?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Alright.
Let's see, 23. The echo confuses it for a bit. Notice that he notices it staying on air, but when it goes to attack, the goblin brings his own longsword up and parries it away.
It has a DC of 20?
Alright, we're fucked.
Alright, I'm gonna just try one more time. I'll do extra attack. If that parries it, that isn't gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
It was worth a try.
The next attack just glances off of his shield. All right.
If I use this spike chain, would that have had been a 2-range thing? Damn, I should have went for that.
Who is directly in front? Alright. This is going to go against Sariel.
It's
And it's going to do it again. It's going to throw a second javelin at you.
that one. Can I say that she catches that despite her non-dominant hand?
You can say that she catches it, but you can't throw it back like Trey can.
Oh no, no, I know, but she does catch it, and she bares her teeth at him and says, "Today you die." In Goblin.
He laughs, and his laughter shakes the room.
Laughter shakes the room.
Oh, that's it. His turn's
Okay.
over. This dude can't be intimidated so easily.
So, all right. So, what she's going to do is that she's going to drop the javelin and fire off another ray of frost straight at his head.
That hits.
Shockingly.
Damn.
Not for much. But that's not. Sariel's in pure instinct mode. She's in for a fight, she's in for a penny, in for a pound. So once that attack hits, she also casts True Strike. And she just starts to laugh, kind of, not maniacally, but in a very non-Sariel kind of cadence.
Neat. Alright, that makes it Trey's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Thankfully, the tank's right under me. Gonna make it easier for Lemon, so run right behind him. And one. Nope. Natural 20.
That one hits. So that's 19 points of damage. Let's see. Alright. Anything else? You hit him pretty hard with the quarterstaff, but he doesn't seem to be phased by it.
I think at that point, I kinda just look at him. That's it. I don't say anything, you just look at him.
Alright. Now it is Jones' turn.
a hit?
No, it does not.
Gosh. Darn it.
You hit his shield, but he just bats it away.
Right, there's nothing else I can do then.
Nothing else doing? Alright, it is Hesh's turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, once again, Umbral Ambusher comes into play here as it's my first round, and I'm just gonna take aim and try to fire 2 shots at him.
He parries away the first hit, but the second one does hit.
Wait, he has 2 reactions?
It was his turn since that first one.
Parry requires a melee weapon. I'm using a ranged weapon. If you go up and read parry, it says must see attacker
Oh, I
using
thought
a melee weapon.
I thought it meant that I had to be using a melee weapon.
No.
Your attacker needs to be using a melee weapon. You can't parry
okay.
You can't parry a bullet.
Okay. I thought it meant that I just had to be having one.
I accidentally linked Umbral Sight, not Dread Ambusher. My bad.
Alright, so yeah, both of those hit.
And then it also gets an extra D8 of damage. Cool.
For both of them?
For one of them.
Oh. So that's 213.
But both of them hit, right?
Yeah, both of them hit.
So that's 1d6.
That's cool.
26. Alright.
That's gonna end my turn.
He's looking a bit bloody, but he's still standing strong.
Am I for paralysis yet or not?
You are paralyzed. You failed the DC, so the paralysis lasts for an hour.
Okay.
It's been 30 minutes.
Well then I'll just do the classic, use the echo to stab the thing.
Stab, stab. First one misses, second one hits. Alright. Okay. So the giant goblin turns towards Trey and strikes out first with his shield and then takes 2 swipes with his longsword.
Bash hits, and then the longsword hits.
Do your strength saving throw first. Alright.
Okay.
And then it is Sariel's turn.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and remind you that I do have True Strike
Alright.
on this target. So she's going to take the poison dagger again, and she's going to try and run up and stab it in the back since its back is turned to her. Obviously that doesn't hit.
It bounces harmlessly off his plate armor.
Okay. else I can really do with it. I mean, I don't have dual wielding, which sucks. So basically, what she's going to do is that despite the close range, she's going to cast True Strike again, and that's it. That's all she can do.
Alright.
One, nope, and two. 24. 6.
How are you why do you have advantage?
Flank.
You have flanking?
Everyone is flanking.
Yeah, since Joan's behind them, I get advantage.
I thought you had to have the skill flanking in order to use it.
No.
Oh, neat.
Is a flanking skill?
Well, because like when I look at the monsters, like some of them have flanking and some of them don't.
It doesn't say in any class that they have flanking, so I just assumed
It's
it was
just
for every
the
player.
general. Yeah, it's usually for every player. It's basically
So the
the
players
set thing is
the players are just assumed to have it, and some
yeah,
of the monsters don't.
yeah. So like since Joan is right here, I would get advantage and she would get advantage. Or if Sariel and Fel were right here, they would
Okay.
get advantage. It just doesn't apply to a cross section like this.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Sorry, motorcycle.
That explains some things.
Some motorcycle outside just, like, pedal to the metal there.
Mm-hmm.
But the only people who would have flanking on the Hobgoblin would be Joan and Trey, since it's a straight line.
Yeah.
When you're
Okay.
flanking something, it has to be a straight line across.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Cool. I'm assuming that was all you were gonna do, Trey.
That's all I can do.
Okay, so it is Joan's turn. Joan, are you there?
Yep.
Hello.
Can you not hear me?
There you are.
There you are.
Now I can hear you. What are you going to do?
Let me read something. Oops, wrong thing. That. I don't even think that hit.
Nope.
Well, that's all I can do.
Alright. Now it is Hesh's turn.
Right, gonna take aim game and attempt to fire on him.
It
And that
also
misses.
skips off of his plate mail. It is Fel's turn.
Just like, okay, we're just gonna do the same thing, because I have nothing else.
Alright, stabby stab. The second rapier strike almost gets through. It finds a gap in the armor, but the stab isn't deep enough to inflict any damage.
Damn. Actually. Do bardic inspirations due to attack rolls or damage rolls?
Attack rolls.
Alright. Then, by this one, I'm using it.
Connie?
Ah, damn it.
Alright. This thing is mad now, and it kind of ignores its sword completely, and just does 3 consecutive shield attacks towards Trey.
All 3 hit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let me get to him. I do have a level 2 cure wounds that I can use.
Alright, so 14. 2 is 16. And I'm dead.
Unconscious or dead?
Unconscious. He'll have to do death saving throws.
Oh, wait, no. Hey, right.
Huh?
No, I thought you went full. You hit. Wait, 7. 7. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shit. No, I'm full dead. It goes over my half.
That's only your house roll, Landon.
Oh, wait, you're right.
Yeah, no, you're doing saving throws. So on your next turn, you'll do your first saving throw. And that is it. That was like just a straight up rage move. Like that you have done the most damage to it, and it was getting pissed off that you were hitting it. So it just started pummeling you.
It's just holding two shields above his head with 2 hands, just bashing the skull in.
Alright, it is Sariel's turn.
Okay. So, Sariel, seeing this rage-induced attack against Trey, she kind of snarls out at him, and Goblin runs around to Trey and tries to cast Cure Wounds on him. It's going to be a level 2 spell, as soon as I can get it to come up. Minimize that. Level 2. Submit.
Hey.
And then she looks at this beast, and she takes up dodge. She kind of pulls out the axe and takes up dodge like she's defending Trey.
And, so I'm just gonna point this out. With the Echo flanking over here, she would have flanking. So,
Yeah.
since her rolls
I
were
was
at a
gonna say that.
disadvantage before, they're now just a normal roll.
And I kind of just, I had to disregard my True Strike spell. It's just, I don't feel confident enough to actually outright attack him, but I can parry defenses against him. Well, not parry as in like the action, but I mean, I do have the Draconic Resilience. It might help.
Right. Alright, if that ends your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Trey, you got 7 hit points.
I got 14 hit points.
I used a level 2 slot.
Oh,
This is the reason
okay.
why I've been saving it.
Okay, I
And
get
I
you.
want to see if I can do something with you.
Alright,
Uh-huh.
So,
you are prone though.
yeah, I'm using my movement to get up. I'm not getting out of the way, but I want to ask, as a bonus action, due to elemental discipline, can I light my fucking quarterstaff on fire?
Holy shit.
You can, but it would burn your quarterstaff.
I just need it for 1 hit.
I mean, you'll lose your quarterstaff if you do it.
A quarterstaff is like fucking 10 gold, and I can rebuy a new one.
Yeah, you can do it. We'll say it'll add a d6 fire damage to any attack.
Yeah. So fucking. So 5 dash roll 1d6. So that's 7.
7.
And I use my fucking bonus action. So I just legit, as soon as he turns around to Joe, and he's legit gonna get a searing pain in the back of his fucking head. And like at this point, Trey is actually mad. So Sariel, you would see Trey taking out the braid to his dreadlocks, so his dreads are fully out of his hair, like around his face, and like his eyes are like a dark red.
Yeah, I see it.
Alright. Then it is Joan's turn.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's a 17. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's a 17.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Man, they almost give me a heart attack.
What does that hit?
No, that does not hit.
no.
Damn
Wait, doesn't she have inspiration? No, wait. Did she use her inspiration?
I already used it.
Fuck.
And I'm out of inspiration until a long rest.
Alright. That the end of your turn, Joan?
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do 2 attacks at the same time.
Alright.
Don't you have divine smite?
It only works if I hit it.
Oh,
Exactly. Just wait until she crits, then she divine smites it, and then you have double.
Alright, Hash.
just asking.
It's your turn, Hesh.
Take the name again. Pew. Pew.
EUPOS. Thank you.
And then the second one.
What second one?
Oh. Oh, the only-
That's a one-time thing I can only do during my
Oh,
first
red velvet.
attack of the round.
Okay.
This thing's looking pretty rough. He's still standing, but he's in bad shape.
Fell.
Yeah.
You have
Do
advantage.
it.
I have advantage. Okay, I'll try, okay? That's one. I don't
21.
know if that one hits.
Banana one.
I'll just do the other one just in case. There we go.
24.
24.
Which
Parry
hit?
this, you fucking casual.
Since you've got flanking, they both hit.
Oh my god, yes. Give it to me.
Let's see. 12.
12.
It hurts him, but he is still standing.
Damn it.
Yeah. Sorry. I know. Bad time.
What the hell? Playing on my
He is on his last legs, but he is going to take 1, 2, 3 strikes towards Sariel.
Top 2 hit, bottom 1 does not. But, oh, wait a minute. I have taken up dodge, so 1 hits.
So the
1,
first one
2.
hits?
The first one hits.
Okay, so 8 points of damage.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Sariel is heavily bloody. It's very surprising that she has not passed out from lack of blood.
That ends this dude's turn.
I'm almost completely out of fuel. I'm trying like hell to save that last slot for emergencies. Wait a minute, how is this one written? Hold on. Instantly It's not going to work. Nope. Okay. Alright, so she's going to take aim and use. Whoop. Wrong one. Oh shit, that actually worked out like it was supposed to, but obviously it misses. Or it does not do enough attack.
He's able to get his shield up and stop the magic.
Mm-hmm.
Got anything else in the tank?
No, not really. She's really bloody. She's like, you can see her eyes kind of going a bit glassy, but she's really got nothing left in her at this point.
Alright. Then it is Trey's turn. And you don't have your quarterstaff anymore, it's burnt up.
No quarterstaff anymore? Okay.
Fine,
So,
because he used his fist.
sword. Oh yeah, both of those just fail.
Yeah, he's able to deflect them. He's barely standing, so like he's not really dodging anything. He's absorbing the blows with his plate mail and moving his shield where he can.
Joan.
It's Joan's turn.
Please, nat 20. This. Oh, almost.
Might! Ah!
It doesn't hit.
Wait, 20.
He used parry. He used parry to add +3 because the hobgoblin has a natural AC of 20. So his AC when you hit him was 23.
God damn it!
Cheater.
No, that's just a dick move.
I know.
Ass. Okay.
It's
Okay,
Hesh's
that's-
turn.
Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Sure. Okay, yeah, let's go with that. We're just, yeah, okay.
Alright, how does he die?
Finally.
He's just gonna. Everybody's heckin' Jonah's just gonna see an arrow whiz past her eye. She goes in for a sword strike, but he dodges it, and Hesh is just gonna shoot him like right through the ear, and the arrow's gonna come out his other one.
So now he's wearing one of those arrow gag hats.
And before he falls, freaking Trey's gonna roll a sleight of hand to take everything in his fucking pockets.
Hesh is gonna collect his arrows.
Sleight of hand to take everything in the hobgoblin's pockets.
If anybody wants to try to roll a perception to see if they notice him doing that.
Why would I want to notice him doing that? Let him do it.
Because he's taking my fucking arrows.
I'm not taking the arrows. I'm just like intentionally taking everything like in his pocket.
Too
Or like,
bad, I notice what you take.
yeah, I don't take any of Hesh's arrows.
So like the last round, he was on 2 hit points the whole time.
Oh,
If my flaming quarterstaff.
But he goes down. The only thing that he has on him that could really be taken other than the arrows, is a rectangular hardened leather pouch that's on his belt.
what about the longsword?
The longsword clatters off into the darkness below.
Ah, damn it.
I'm about to send something to you, Luth. Tell me if I need to roll perception for it.
Nahesh sees Trey put this pouch in his own pockets.
Yeah, and then I just like pull it out. It's like, what the hell is this?
You are correct, Sariel.
I am? Oh my god, that was a shot in the dark.
But you need to roll perception to see if you even noticed Trey putting it in his pocket.
Okay, that's why I was like, do I need to... Nope.
Nope, you don't see a thing.
But that I was correct in guessing. That's good enough for me. Trey?
The boss is dead, y'all are battered and bruised, but the way is clear. You can leave.
What do
Ash
you...
Legs is doing fine. He's not battered or bruised at all.
Trey's actually almost maxed out. He's going to use a hit dice. Trey's maxed out.
So,
Still have hit dice to use it at one dot, but you know.
Serial kind of glances around
Y'all
and says,
are pretty confident there's no more goblins here. Any goblin that would have been left alive would have been defending the boss. So the
Wait,
fact
there's no keys or anything on the boss either?
nope, no keys.
Hmm.
Just that leather
So-
pouch.
just for my added, you said all the prisoners are dead.
You never checked this level thoroughly enough to find out.
Well, let's check this thing thoroughly enough to find out.
Can we just do a sake of brevity thing to check thoroughly?
Just for the sake of time, since there's no more enemies, we can say that y'all wandered around. And-
Serial is back in the hall with all the weird doors. And she's just kind of glaring at them. I'm down to 1 hit point. I'm not using my own spell on myself. She's kind of glancing around and she calls out, "It's finally safe. The hobgoblins are dead. All goblins are dead. If you're in there, you're safe. I give you my word."
Trey's gonna slip. Sorry, I'll inedible.
She's just going to hold it in her hand. She's waiting to see if anybody has heard her.
You do hear on one of the doors on the north side of the hall, you hear a banging on the door, and you hear someone crying.
Okay, so what exactly does this edible do?
It just makes you feel happy.
Okay, so she's just going to pocket it if it's not going to help restore any kind of health. She's going to go to the door and knock 3 times and says, "My name is Sariel Leodon. Can you open the door?"
You hear a young woman's voice calling back from the other side of the door saying that it's locked and that she can't open it.
Locked. Okay, Trey, I'm going to need your help. Come here. She hands him one of the axes.
I'm gonna ask this door a question.
She calls through the door. She says, "Stand back. We're going to break the door down."
I'm gonna use the axe.
And Sariel's also going to use her axe, so that's 2.
Ash is also gonna use his axe!
And
That's
my
3.
axe.
Parry this, you fucking door. Parry this door.
I'm not gonna
Strength
make you roll anything. We're just going to say that after a few minutes you're able to hack the door down.
Okay.
And inside you see a young woman that looks like this.
Okay. So Sariel puts away the axe and she goes in first.
Trey is just going to go to the other doors and axe them too, just to make sure.
All the other people in all the other rooms are dead.
Okay. So she stops in front of
Good
this.
guess.
She stops in front of this young woman and asks, "What's your name?"
The woman is very distraught. And it's hard to make it out through all the sobbing, but you finally get a name from her. She says that her name is Angela Stromberg.
So this is the first bit of good news that Sariel has had in the entire time that she's been here. She smiles and kind of pulls around the cloak that Edward had given her. And she shows it to Angela, and she says, "You're safe now. A good friend sent me."
The girl sees the cloak. The girl sees the cloak, and her crying subsides a little bit. She recognizes it. And she looks at the cloak, and then to you, and then back at the cloak, and asks if Edward is alright.
Edward is alive. Not quite stable back in the village, though.
She's not sure what she means, and she asks what you mean by stable.
How do I want to go about this? She says, "There has been some trouble with the goblins, as you already know. But it seems that there is like some sort of faction or cult that's trying to gain a foothold in the village that does not have the people's best interest. I do not trust the leader of the village at this point in time. I do not trust the mayor. And by your name, I would assume that he is of relation to you."
She confirms that she is the mayor's daughter.
She's gonna have a fun time when she finds her diary.
Speaking of which, Kat, you never told anybody about where those damn books were, so we had to go on a completely separate way to fix it.
Luth knows who I gave them to.
Yes, Luthien, the DM.
Like, if Luth is a man of his word, freaking the thing I already planned for must have already happened.
Okay, so Sariel kind of just shakes her head a little bit to try and clear it. She's having a difficult time trying to concentrate.
Angela.
She says, "Is there any?" Go ahead.
Angela's looking around, a bit scared. She tries to peer out the door around you guys, and she seems like she wants to leave.
Is there anywhere safe that you can go to? Get you to?
She's not sure. She asks you if you've heard anything about her disappearance from the town, if her father knows whether she left or whether she was kidnapped by goblins.
Sariel's shoulders kind of tense a little bit, and she states that she says, "I don't know exactly if your father knows that you've been taken. There are mixed rumors that you have run away."
She seems unsure of what to do because both are kind of true. She did run away, but she was also captured by the goblins during her attempt to run away. She explains the story of what happened, that she had been feeling trapped in the village and that she wanted to go explore and live her own life. And she'd convinced Edward to help her with that, and that he had helped her get outside of the village and to the Mage's Tower, and that the mages were supposed to help her get back towards more civilized, less edge of the world areas. And Edward had left her with the mages and gone back to town. And when she was at the Mage's Tower, she heard a commotion in the middle of the night, and the mages were trying to fight off some unseen enemy, and they helped her escape, but she doesn't know what happened to the mages.
She shakes her. Jessa went, God, you see what happens when I play a certain character for a week, like for a month straight? I can't keep my name straight. Sariel shakes her head and says the mages are dead. In the closest tower and the one just after that, closest to the bridge. They're all dead.
Angela tells you what happened in the second tower. The goblins slaughtered the mages at the second tower. She doesn't know what attacked the first tower, but it did not seem to fight like the goblins do.
Oh. Oh.
Lovely.
She does remember one of the mages that helped her escape before he went back to join the fight. He gave her a warning. He said not to trust the cleric.
Sariel nods. And then she casts minor illusion of two different images in her hand. Let me see here. Pull out my notes to ensure that I'm talking about the right person. One is Saint's face, and the other one is Rurik.
She points to
Caron,
Rurik.
maybe.
She points to Rurik and confirms she knows who that is. She explains that was the cleric that took up residence in their town 5 years ago. She admits that she doesn't know a lot about him, that she didn't spend a whole lot of time at the church, but he seems like a nice guy. The other person, she has no idea who that is.
Okay. So she dismisses the illusion and then backs off, like offers her hand to try and help Angela up.
Alright, are you guys going to escort her out?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to escort her out, but
Just kidding.
So only she's a survivor, right?
Yeah, she's the only survivor that you encounter.
After she's escorted out,
Damn.
Trey's gonna go back and pick up pick up the I believe 7 bodies and bring them outside as well.
okay.
And then he's going to try and carry 2 bodies and hand 2 to Fallon to the Joan.
Has my paralysis worn off at this point?
Yes, all paralysis is gone.
Okay. So
Alright, so you guys exit right there.
why is my mouse jumping all over the place? That's weird. Callie girl.
Okay, hold on. Just being good for me. Give me a moment. It just went all out
And
of whack for me.
as you guys leave these old ruins, you are greeted by, suffice to say, for a better term, an entirety of a cult.
Oh,
Every last one of them has a prepared spell ready to cast.
Yeah, so
Which spell is that? Just a question.
They're all different spells, but you can get the distinct impression that all of them are designed to do damage.
Sariel takes
Oh,
up a
no.
defensive position in front of Angela.
In fact, if anybody cares to roll magic, or Arcana. Sario, you can tell that at least a third of them have prepared Fireball.
Okay. So, Sariel, she still takes up the defensive position in front of Angela. And she glares at each of the cult members and says, "What do you lot want?"
One of them steps forward. It doesn't look any different than the other. They're all wearing matching black robes with hoods that hide their face. And
With a pretty symbol, or
you can't tell if the one that stepped forward is the leader or just someone designated to speak on the behalf of the leader. And yes, they all have the symbol of the Scarlet King on their robes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of gathered that.
Lord and Savior.
The one that
Maybe
stepped
so.
forward holds up an arm and points with one very white hand and finger towards the group and demands that you give them what you took from the goblin leader.
Sariel looks over to Trey and says, "Well, he wants the damn arrows that he was carrying. Give it to him."
The representative laughs and replies, "Not the arrows. You know exactly what we're after."
What not Hesh, what Trey pocketed?
The cult leader looks to Hesh, and you can't see it under the hood, but you get the impression that he's smiling. Yes, what Trey took.
is there supposed to be
Trey's just
something that?
Trey's just gonna turn to names like thanks, like you not thanks. I now know my name. I was going to go by Henry, but no.
Oh, she never specified Trey out loud. She just turned to him and
That's just it.
Trey gave
Never
himself away.
Is there?
Yeah, you gave yourself away there, bud.
Hey, is there something we're supposed to be getting from here? I thought we were going to just save the hostages.
Well,
I'm feeding with Caron.
do you remember the last conversation you guys had as a group with Saint?
I do.
I don't think I was with that.
He asked you to retrieve something.
Yeah, but he never specified what it was, as far as I know.
Okay.
Or he did to Sariel, but not to us, as far as I know.
So
What
I should have advantage on this because I did not see Hesh actually take the box. She turns back to the representative and says, "I have no idea what you're talking about." Then all we got.
Trash.
She turns back. She looks at Trey, looks back to the representative, and says, "All I saw that him take off of the goblin was the arrows. That's it. I have no idea what you're talking about."
The one that
If
spoke
you
of
think
Trey
that-
seems to think he has something.
He has these nuts. No, I'm kidding.
Trey's just gonna again turn to Hesh and say, "Thanks a lot, Stumpy. I was gonna try and get a gift for my mother."
You gave yourself away. I didn't specify who you were.
Then how the fuck did they know? Okay.
They didn't know who was Trey. You just told them that you're Trey.
Exactly. I only
Alright.
said your name. I
Guys
didn't
are
specify
idiots.
who in the group it was.
Okay. Minor illusion.
Fucking
She rings she rings the bell somewhere in the circle. Like she's hoping for a specific reaction. We'll see.
Now, wave of intelligence checks.
I'm not going to do a wave of intelligence checks. I'm just going to do one. Oh gosh, where is it?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh fuck. Bullshit.
The representative starts laughing at the attempt to. He's not really quite sure
I'm gonna-
what you were trying to accomplish with that, but
Wait, hang on. If she had, I don't know if it's specified or not, but she had advantage on the deception, which means she also had a nat 20?
that was on the.
On the lie. Well, that depends. Do you want to apply the deception to the spell?
We'll say that they cancel each other. We'll say they cancel each other out. The cultists show. They don't show fear, but they don't show relief either.
Well, it's also, this was kind of a twofold thing. She was looking for a multitude of reactions. This is true, but not necessarily from those people that she can see. It's also people that she can't see.
Are you trying to summon Saint right now?
No, not necessarily, but she's seeing if he's around.
If the
Saint when you need him.
if the cultists react at all, you can't see it on their facial expressions because all their faces are hidden. The one that has been talking to you so far, though, he sighs audibly and shakes his head. We don't have time for this. Give it to us or we kill you all.
We give it to you, you kill us anyway. We really don't have any kind of guarantee for our safety.
You don't have a guarantee of safety, but you do have a guarantee of destruction. You don't have a choice but to trust us.
Oh. No, we do not have to trust you at all.
Let's put it this way.
I want a guarantee that we all walk away from this place.
I can't guarantee that because you don't trust me.
Why would we trust you?
What I am telling you is that if you don't give me the item, you will die. If you give me the item, you may or may not walk out of here alive.
Well, so it sounds like either way.
She's trying to see if she recognizes the speaker's voice.
Nope. What I'm telling you is that if you give us the item, we will let you pass. But you can't trust us, or you won't trust us, so my word means nothing to you.
What is the item? Why do you need it so bad?
That is not important.
Oh, so the item's important. Got it.
We will know it when we see it.
If you use this item, will it be used to help the world or destroy it?
Really?
Look, you're really just gonna make this worse for us, dude.
Legit.
Look,
Okay,
if you
legit.
wanna...
Trey doesn't know shit. Alright?
It will
I
be
don't know it either.
used. It will be used to contain a power beyond your understanding.
Insight check.
Trey, you don't understand.
Dude is straight up.
Bad, cold.
Dude is straight up telling the truth.
Look, we have no idea what you're talking about. We didn't. I don't know what kind of specifications are on the thing that you need. If you wanna go look, go down. Walk down the hallway the entire way, and then go right all the way down. There's the corpse of the leader. And you can check there.
A corpse that
If
you
it's
might have
not
already
there-
checked and taken items from.
I didn't. I was paralyzed. Don't look at me.
I'm sure one of you did. You've already admitted that one of you did.
Also, Joan is going to, like, give Trey a brief rundown of the murder cult or whatever they are, so he knows that they're bad people.
Okay.
We don't have all day. I would prefer not to kill you. If our intent was to slaughter you, you'd be dead already. If that is not proof enough that I would let you pass if you give us the item, I don't know what is. Think about it. We could have killed you the second you walked out that door.
Can we phone a friend? Kidding, we don't have a way to call Saint.
I don't know what to do.
Does anybody here speak Draconic?
I don't. I speak
I'm gonna say
Celestial.
no.
You would have no way of knowing if they speak Draconic or not.
No, that I was asking the group though, so
Nah. I'ma guess no.
okay.
I speak Celestial.
I'm gonna go ahead and preface this. Sariel never saw Trey take the box. I, as the player, know he took the box. However,
Same for Felgrand.
I'm
What's
going
in
to
the box?
I'm
Who
going
wants
to
the box?
I'm going to preface this that Sariel has a will to live despite the hell that she just endured. She has a lot that she needs to do. Would one loss in a battle really guarantee the loss of the war?
Where the hell is Saint when you need him?
Ain't happening apparently. Ruddy bastard.
Says he wants the item, isn't here to get the item.
Trey's just gonna say, so do we have a decision?
I don't know what decision we're making.
I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Look, we could
So,
take it by force if that's what you prefer.
You know, I
Sariel-
prefer not to. I don't want to get my pants stained.
So Sariel kind of takes her cloak and, she kind of wraps it, part of it around Angela to keep her safe. And then she turns to the group and asks to leave here alive and in one piece. If somebody else has something other than the damn arrows,
Alright, Ash, do your thing.
And with the Hesh's declaration of knowing exactly what to do, he's going to take out 2 arrows and give them back to Sariel because he asked him to earlier.
thank you.
And
Get that
he's
damn
not.
Hesh.
And Trey's basically going to say, look, we're fucked if we do give it to them because they're bad guys, but we're fucked if we don't give it to them because the other person you want to give it to is apparently a person that's killed both your friends that you made a deal with.
Quick, guys.
Ariel's eyes are like icy blue. She's like, I have 2 choices at this moment in time. And she turns and purposefully takes 1 step forward. And she assumes, and I assume correctly, that those around her would redirect some of their attention onto her.
You can't tell where they're looking.
Okay, but like some of the spells are redirected in her direction.
1 or 2 of them.
I made a promise to the people that I am going to give them hope. I plan to deliver.
You know, I am curious. Why is this item so precious to you that you're willing to sacrifice for it?
Oh no, I never said I'm willing to sacrifice for anything.
No, but you
The only-
didn't immediately give it to us. You've spent all of this time debating on whether or not to give it to us. Why is it so important to you?
Because you guys are kind of, bad.
Can you prove that?
Based on Joan's past explanation in which he was explaining it to Trey, you're a bunch of crazy murder hobos.
Yeah, you even
I
tried to
mean-
murder us.
The dude you worship, my guy.
We've already been attacked by some of your other associates at
You
the
know-
start, at the end, at the beginning of this village, and she pulls out the bloody rag of cloth that she took from one of the other victims. They attacked us first. I gave them the opportunity to back off.
You know,
Also,
through
this
the
symbol.
through
is
the
about
eyes
you.
of those goblins down there, you would be the as you say, murder hobos. Just because you can't appreciate our perspective doesn't make us the bad guy.
She tosses down the bit
Now,
of
what exactly does
Kind
your
of a bad
perspective?
guy.
What exactly does your perspective hold?
what we do for the good of our world.
How is this? Oh,
Uh-huh.
he is not for the good of the world. You guys just.
So Sariel tosses down the bit of cloth and says, I gave your people the opportunity to leave us alone, to allow us to pass, and yet they attacked us and nearly killed me twice.
Loof,
I have no reason to trust you. I have no reason to trust you now. I have no reason to trust you then. I want to leave.
Then
I
give
have
us
no
the
idea
item.
I have no idea what item that you want. For the love of the gods, I just want to leave. I have other people, I have other duties that require my attention.
Loof,
Hey, just a tiny question. Since it's been readily somewhat confirmed that some high-standing nobles would be in this cult, would they recognize Felgrand? Just asking.
Would it matter?
If they do, you're not aware of it.
All right.
Loof, so the thing's in my pocket. Can I just put my hand in my pocket and then put my hand through the pouch to feel what it is?
Yeah.
Alright. What do I feel?
It's a leather pouch. It's hardened leather, so it retains the shape of a rectangle. There's nothing inside it.
There's nothing inside the pouch?
Nope. It's just an empty pouch.
What?
I wanna concentrate.
Grab the god inside of a bag of holding?
I wanna concentrate and see if I can grab any item inside the pouch.
It is not a bag of holding.
What the fuck?
Roll,
Pouch is empty.
roll an Arcana check.
Oh no.
It's just an empty leather pouch.
What the fuck?
Again, I'm going to preface this out of character. One battle, one item against the war.
Oh no, I'm wholly forgiving it to them. I don't know what you guys are for.
I don't even know what even the item is they're specifying.
It's the item Saint wants.
Yeah,
You
but I don't know what
you want
I don't know what the specifics is of that item that he wants.
You
There's
want you want a favor from Saint. Yes, you do. He wants the box. He wants the freaking leather pouch. But at this moment in time, I don't give a damn about the favor. I don't trust Saint to start with, not to fucking monopolize or freaking twist whatever favor he would grant us. At this moment in time, we have the opportunity to get the pouch back.
I'm just throwing it out there. At this point, this cult is Two-Face, and we decided to make a deal with the Joker to get an item.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So we either give the item to Two-Face or we give the item to Joker. Which one do you trust more?
At least Two-Face has a moral compass I can track better.
Everyone else? What's your opinion?
Go for it.
Women are...
I'm more in favor of Saint having it.
Just whatever.
Get us out of here already.
Freaking... Trey's just gonna let out a sigh and say, do you swear to actually let us go?
Yes, by my honor, I will let you pass.
Inside check.
I'm gonna help with that.
Not that it mattered.
Not that it matters. Trey is just gonna pull out the pouch. And says,
Do I believe him?
Yeah, you believe him.
Alright, so turning her eyes to Trey, she's going to. Well, let me see if I need to actually make a gesture with this. Will I have to use sleight of hand in order to cast a message to talk to Trey?
You essentially would.
Yeah.
Because all aimed at you.
Yeah, everybody's kind of watching your group.
Yeah, so...
Okay, so I would have to roll fucking nat 20 in order not to be noticed.
Yeah, so... Trey
She's basically just going to give you a very slight nod.
Trey's just gonna say, whoever is the most trusted or like leader type or whatever the fuck you wanna do right now, come to the center, I'll meet you at the center.
The one that had been talking to you walks towards the center.
I follow. And then I'm going to hold the thing right in front, like right above his hand, and just say 1, 2, 3, and just drop it.
Nothing happens. The guy takes the pouch, walks back towards the outside of the circle, and right as he gets to the edge, if anybody's still watching him, you notice that he stops and shivers and then starts walking away from the group.
So we be on our way now.
21 on insight. What's going on?
Well, insight or perception? Which one do you want? I'm trying to decipher the reason for the reaction.
Roll. Sargo, roll Arcana.
Can I also roll Arcana?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll just try it.
The two of you notice that there's something different about him. The second he stepped back into place, there was like a fluctuation in magic around him before he started walking away from the group. And as he gets to the point where he stopped, he holds out his hand with the box still in it and lets go of it. But it doesn't fall, it just hovers there in the air. He pulls his hand back to his side and just falls over.
Did that guy just die?
Yep, and I have a feeling that I know exactly what happened.
Do we need to run?
The rest of the cult has kind of started taking defensive measures. All of their spells that they have prepped are no longer aimed at you, they're aimed at where their follower just fell to his side.
Bail, 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 bail.
I don't think we can bail. We're kind of surrounded.
Trey's gonna take like 5 steps back right towards where Fell is, and it's just like get a good angle to see what's gonna happen.
Can Hesh scale the wall behind him?
It's very tall.
It's 15
I-
feet tall.
Try it.
For a dwarf, that's very tall.
It is, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Sariel takes up a defensive position against Angela.
What do you want me to roll? I'll do it.
Acrobatics. Backflipping dwarf, do a Mario.
He just goes wahoo, and he just.
Critical point that I was not
Completely average in every way.
I'm like,
While you all are attempting this scrambling up a sheer wall,
I'm hoping not.
Hey, only Hesh, not us. Or at least, you know.
there is a small sound, almost imperceptible. It is a bell. It is a bell.
Isabel.
God,
And suddenly, the group of cultists that are surrounding you burst into flames.
Sariel quickly wraps Angela in the cloak and, tries to protect her.
DC 19 dexterity save. Dang.
Oh, beautiful.
Mm.
And that.
This isn't aimed at you. Literally, it is a wall of fire wrapped around you guys that encases all of the cultists.
So I guess you could say we fell into a burning ring of fire.
Something like that.
Someone
God
cue ring of
damn it.
fire.
God damn it.
Okay. So, alright. Sariel is just murmuring to Angela, like, trying to reassure her, because I'm sure she's scared by now. Like, severely scared.
And slowly, where the leather case is hanging in midair, starting at the case itself, you see a hand materialize, and then an arm, and it slowly works up until you see Saint standing there just holding the box.
God.
Hey, how's it going? Set people on fire often, do you?
You see a arcane door open behind Saint. He smiles at you and then steps backward through it, and it closes.
I call up before he does. You owe Hesh a favor.
You owe all of us a favor.
Sariel, you hear in your mind the voice of Saint,
Lovely.
and it tells you that your favor was paid in advance.
That asshole.
Gotta love the Joker.
No, I don't have to love the Joker. So, Sariel kind of unwraps her cloak from Angela, and
Sariel, you notice the cloak is shimmering.
yeah, I kind of figured out what it did. I think I figured it out. Anyway, okay, so the cloak is shimmering. So she picks at the fabric and holds it up for inspection.
The fabric is cool to the touch.
So I was right.
About.
She says, I think this cloak is enchanted against fire.
Well, whoever wants that, you can take it.
Well, it was given to me by Luthien.
Yeah, take it from her.
So she is.
You do not know I can take a lot of things from people now.
Okay, so Sariel's down to like 1 hit point. She's been through a lot. And she's kind of swaying a little bit. And she's like, let's just get to somewhere safe. We have to get the donkey and the cart back to town. And
I'm
I am
amazed
going
you
to
remembered
see-
about that.
I y'all's gold back. So, and she says, and I am going to get Angela to a safe place, but I need an area where I can rest.
Alright,
Hey.
Joel.
Hey, Ash, were you still trying to scramble up to the top?
It was average, but yes.
Alright, so I'm going to say that you're on top there. Next to you, a portal opens. And
Oh, I would be on top too to see this.
And through the portal, you see your home. And you see a demon. You see Steve waving at you. He's the one that opened the portal, and he has your book. And
Steve's got my book.
he opens the door to your house, and he beckons you to come with him, and goes inside.
I turn towards Hash and say, "Go to him, Hash. It's time."
Watch this be a horrible trap of you
Oh,
guys.
probably. Hash is just gonna walk through the portal. He's just gonna go get his book from Steve after 8 long years. He's gonna get the book from Steve.
Change the world.
After
And that's
Hesh,
the story.
after Hesh steps through, the portal closes behind him.
And that's the story of how Hash came to Thymeria.
And that's how Hesh got his book back.
There you go, fucking Kestra. That's how both our worlds are linked. Parallel dimension.
Yep, and just an FYI, I have Jessuan's character in the wings.
Well, maybe Jessuan can find Steve and help and have him open a portal to this world.
Great, so now me and Luth have to make a collab.
I'd play.
Alright, let's continue.
Okay.
Man. So,
Just so you guys know, I'm coming down on crunch time.
well, y'all realize that Bach is still laying down at where he got bitch slapped away from the goblin boss.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise he's knocked out.
Oh yeah, we kind of.
I thought we were just gonna I was like, we
Honestly,
were
I
gonna leave him there, but he's just not here, so I wouldn't know.
Honestly, I thought Joan carried him along with the other
No,
two
you
bodies they
forced-
asked her to.
No, you forced 2 bodies on me.
Okay, so I'll go get freaking Bach.
You
I'll
go
go get there.
you go down to get him, and he's nowhere to be seen. He's gone.
Son of a
What the fuck?
bitch, put a Batman on me.
Okay.
Where do you get all this
Oh.
stuff about Batman and Joker from? Who even is Batman?
Oh, so Batman is basically a guy who got bitten by a bat.
No.
So now he's called Batman, and he just flies through all the monk temples.
So he's a druid?
Landon, this is not your campaign. We are not leaving Batman campaign.
If you guys get to make callouts in my campaign, I'm making callouts in another campaign.
You're gonna run into a druid named Batman at some point now.
Let's go.
Alright, time to rename my new character Batman.
Anyways,
No.
I think we're gonna call the episode there.
let's introduce freaking
Yeah.
Ari's character.
We've tied up some
Jesus,
loose ends.
our
We've
dad
completed
said-
the main quest.
Main
And-
fucking quest, my ass. This has been an entire fuck fest of a side quest.
No, this is actually the only thing you guys have done that wasn't a side quest. Oh, all the shit with the town, that's all side quest.
Damn.
You guys
I
have
didn't even know, I was just like, oh yeah, no, we're not gonna do the goblin thing? Okay, we'll do something else then. And then, I
So-
just kind of forgot about it. And then, 7 sessions
Okay,
later, they
just
were like,
to
oh yeah, no, everyone's dead. I'm like, oh.
just to recap.
No.
We all got paralyzed at some point or another, and we've all rolled a cumulative bonus of about 20 natural ones.
Nice.
Now, I'm going to clarify something right fucking now. I have been trying to get to these captives, to this survivor, since the beginning of this fucking meeting in Bjorntorp.
Then why did you keep having us go back and forth between the town and
Because y'all insisted on fucking information.
This game has been dubbed Walking to the Farm.
Introduce Ari's new character.
Brandon, calm your tits. Jesus.
Coming from the person who was also excited about it, freaking Lemon.
We'll introduce the new character in the next session.
Alright.
Alright.
But
So sorry.
everybody's on a time crunch right now, and this is a good place to wrap up.
Sorry about
Okay.
snapping at you guys.
And everyone, go ahead and add 1,000 experience points to your characters.
1,000. Do we level up?
We
Do we
killed
level up?
a lot of shit.
Do we level up? Just
Not
a
yet.
question. Not yet. Okay.
You should, with 1,000.
I'm at 2302.
We got 2302! We got
2302? I'm at 21. Did I miss something?
You had to add 200 from the previous session.
Oh yeah, that's true. I am an idiot.
So you guys are at level 3. Okay,
Phil,
well,
you've been at level 3.
let's say 1,500 then, instead of 1,000.
Oh, I've not been
Okay, there
adding
we go.
up all the...
We level up?
Yep, we level up.
If you've got 2,700 or more, then you are level 4.
Alright. I'm going to do all this at a later point. I gotta go, guys, because Dragon is packing to leave, and I'm like almost a full hour of overtime. I gotta go.
Alright, bye.
Yeah. I should actually quit as well. I have so much shit laying on my bed. Like I have posters and shit all over my desk on my bed. I need to pack stuff and I need to go down and I need to get dinner sooner or
Alright.
later.
My shiny.
Deuces.
Bye. Let's see
But
who does that
yeah.
leave us with.
Sorry about snapping at you guys.
I like that little picture that Shiny put. Oh goodness. I think that wraps up everything. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording right at the 3-hour mark. Awesome.